Here we go, from the poorest and blackest of people to survive in the streets of Mogadishu, the most dangerous, armed and lethal, yet peaceful, we know evil. This is Knaan, the Dusty Foot Philosopher on Africast.
Basically, I got beef. I wanna talk to you directly. I can't ignore, I can't escape, and ask cause you affect me.
Peace, this is Knaan, the Dusty Foot Philosopher, born and raised in Mogadishu, Somalia, a musician, artist, poet, singer, songwriter, and these things. I kind of developed my own sound, and I don't think a lot of musicians in our generation could say that, because they all do a sound that is already done. Or it's already predefined, you know what I'm saying? So what I did is I kind of created a thing out of what I had, which was coming out of a tradition that's East African. So I created something that's between East African melodies and statement music and connected that to hip-hop in a folky kind of way, which is really different, and that's what I think before anyone else musicians recognize those sort of things.
Be overrun with passion, see how I come, no cash, I'm free in the slum, the vast can we overcome, I'm asking we be the ones to actually be the ones to free our people from guns.
Initially, I'm a huge fan of Moses. I've been a fan of him for a long time, and he phoned me one day and was like, "Man, I love your sound. I love what you created. It's your thing. It's unique." So I don't know that anyone else has experienced what I experienced and lived in that way, and have written music about it. So it's not something that you can pre-categorize. The inspiration behind the album is many things, one of which is homeland, the loss of home, struggle, dignity. There's a few songs that I think kind of touch on some relevant issues in Africa. There's a song called My Old Home that's in there, which describes some of the real beautiful aspects of it in the first part of the song. Like a minute and a half of like visual descriptions of all the things that we do have, all the beautiful things, and then in the second half of the song, when the drums crash in, it's all the destructive things that happen, and that's one of them. But Soba is also another song. Soba is a song where I wrote really as a confrontation, speaking to the warlords and the gunmen from my country who've kind of taken hostage the country and the people. And so that song was a challenge, really, saying to them, look man, like, come out of our country. That's what Sobah means, come out. And it's saying you don't deserve to be there, and us, the people who are not intent on causing destruction, for us to be in exile while you, the destroyer, is living in our beautiful land. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really happy about what's going on back home right now. The U.S. is found a new thing where now they use proxy war, where when they feel like they need to invade somewhere or something, they use other people to do it. And so they used Ethiopia. The unfortunate thing is, for Ethiopia to cause war, to be at war with Somalia, is not a good thing. This is our cousins, it's our brothers. And so culturally, even as neighbors and as people who come from one another, it's not a good feeling to have the Ethiopian army impose itself on Somali people and be doing murderous, destructive things in our country. My situation is that I've been kind of courted by many different kinds of labels, majors or independent. But to this point, I kind of like my independence. Up to this point, I like that I'm able to have music as creative as I like, without boundaries and without boxes, and I'm able to travel the world, play for people, and I'm able to do that without a label. When a label and I start to speak the same language, then perhaps, but it's not a goal for me at all. I mean, I do what I do with or without. I mean, we're you know, we're fortunate. We could play anywhere in the world, and so,
Definitely.
you know, if a label is to step in, they need to be very convincing. They need to be significantly, you know, different than what is out there.
Where to go? I gotta be a refugee, damn sober. Lefty what the tail, I got a sober. Lefty what the tail, I got a sober.
More music, you know. Just continue to expect some good music, a lot of touring. You know, we hope to take it wider. The margins are growing.
Definitely.
So we hope to be able to share what we do with more people around the world. And that's really it.
Philosopher, ripping up kilometers.